Alright guys, welcome back. You'll notice I backtracked a little bit since the last video. That's for two reasons. A, I lagged into some archers, so I've dialed back my graphic settings a little bit, and there's a couple thingy-jiggers that we missed. Including an overview of some of the craftables in the game. I noticed this area last time, kind of, going down into this lovely little water valley area. It appears that there's some goodies down here, or at least could be goodies. Thought I saw a journal down here. Oh, I did, but you gotta walk through the waterfall. Oh, there's like a rift. There's a dead guy here. There's a dead cultist. What do we get? Destruction. And we have a journal. And since the last time I went and looked back in the key bindings, and the J key, as one might assume, is the way to access the journal. However, it doesn't, I'm pressing it right now, and it doesn't seem to be implemented in the game yet. So it might be interesting to see, when they do add those to the game, do like a proper run-through and read all of the little tidbits of lore and storyline. So the next thing I want to do is I want to check out crafting and how this works. Off-screen a few minutes ago, I went ahead and I did this little crafting for Persistent Firestorm, which is, it has an AoE radius increase. It does 76 damage, it does more burning damage, plus 10% status effect duration. Just in general, this allows you to kind of mix and match what your spells and effects end up doing. So we'll just jump into crafting, and we'll augment our ice spell. Let's see here. We've got impact barriers. What do impact barriers do? It looks like they increase damage resistance while charging, plus 8% critical damage multiplier. These look about the same. This one has more critical chance on regular spells, but I'm pretty good about just charging these up, so we'll just grab this fancier impact barrier. And let's see, destructive control. This increases your CC, I presume, getting some more critical damage multiplier and an extra little bit of destruction damage. This removes some destruction damage and mastery, and this adds a bunch of destruction and a bunch of control. I think we'll go strictly CC on there, and as you notice, there's some other effects categories in the spell diagram that are locked currently, and I presume that there's an item or some sort of unlock as we level up that will give us these new sort of areas and categories. So now we have this lovely impact barrier rune, and I will equip it. And that is now right here in this slot, which is it corresponds to this, you know, this pointy slot, this triangle slot, or this circle slot. They usually conform to one of these three. Of course, later there will be this extra pentagram we can unlock, and I think that's actually lightning damage. That'll be cool to see. The other piece of, you know, craftables is this area called Synthesis. This is basically to get rid of crap. All of these gray, rather useless dealy boppers. Or I could just get rid of these green ones. These don't seem as fancy. We just pop these in these circles, and we can synthesize them to, let's see, uncommon augment, control destruction, plus 2 destruction, plus 1 control. This seems fancier. And so we can get some better items than we could previously by just trashing these. Wow, I gotta look at all these grays that we have. These are completely useless. We can just synthesize these and get some fancy ones to try and give ourselves a better chance at, you know, having stronger, more fancy spells. You can kind of mix a control, and a destruction, a mastery. Then we get some things that give us, you know, some extra spell damage, an extra augment slot. This looks pretty cool. But as you can see, there's a lot of mix and match. The one thing I would say to the developers is make it sort of a little bit more obvious what each of these stats is giving me, and maybe even give them a picture that doesn't look like just a generic periodic table of elements name. Because, I mean, we've got these cool symbols. Why not make, like, an explodey icon for destruction, or a cage icon for control, or, like, a hand meditating icon for mastery? You know, just something to think about. But, so we're just going to go off, and we're going to explore forward this way. Alright guys, welcome back. We're back here in the little grotto area. And we've got this lovely rift. This place is infested with them, and yet we've cut our way through them. Yeah, this is all old ground to you, isn't it? How many dragons have there been? Too many. So it looks like, I guess we're the next in line of, like, dragon sorcerers. And there's been a whole bunch before me who've gotten themselves murgled. And as I walked into this little grotto area earlier, before I restarted our little recording, we got an epic room of some sort. Come on, pop, you stupid thing. Why won't you pop? I guess there's an invisible wall there. Our friend, lovely Lady Griffin, has been fighting off an assassin somewhere up ahead, and I do not know where, and I'm getting some frame drops. This looks like an event waiting to happen. I will just pop you to get you out of the way, and I will swap to ice in case of shenanigans. Up. What's going on here, Miss Griffin? Oh, we got a waypoint. Fantastic. Oh man, that was intense. I thought I was dead there, but here I am. Oh yeah, what happened to me too? Yes, I'm not complaining. Well, if you're scouting, you don't have to get up close and personal, you know. Hey, well, you're right. You're damn right I'm right, Lady Griffin. What do we got? We got another shield orb I don't need. These kind of look like skulls, almost. These janky things. So I guess Roth is our, like, mentor, or wizard master, or trainer. Oh, that looks not suspicious at all. Oh, shit. Oh, how nice of you to come to visit me, shield bearer. Worse than Bronson. I can handle you just fine. Take care of your friend, Mr. Mace Wielder. I also need to get better at this whole blocking business. But that will come in time. Alright, is that one of you? No. One more fluke should do it. Twofer. Is there an archer hiding out back here? If there is. No? No archer. Okay, well, we're at this lovely Janktabular ruins. I'm not entirely sure where to go. Previously, in another update of this game, there was this, like, bird that you could press Z. He would just go for broke and take you through the woods. Oh, who's touching my jibs? Oh, there you are. Thanks for that. You're dead. Takes care of that problem. Who's hiding back here? That's the hideaway guy. There's your... Oh, he's right behind me. Well, that was my first death in this playthrough. That's what happens when you get thrown back. You kind of go back in time. You kind of get sucked through the ether. And I guess there was at least one archer that I missed in that little piece of combat, so we'll run through that once more. And if I need a spare shield orb, we've got one back here. This is a nasty little area to fight in. Right. Spawn me some jankies. Oh, we got two mace wielders. These guys are a tough nut to crack, but not impossible. You just gotta be patient, even though this combat can be pretty fast-paced with them chasing you. Alright. We seem to make it out okay. I'm pretty sure there was an archer in this mess. Or maybe he's hiding out in this little area. Oh, here's one. Right, there's the other one. I'll just zip back here. Where did you go? I guess he's dead. Oh, he was behind me. I see. Sometimes you have to dodge into the enemy in order to get them. There's one more archer. This is the guy that I believe killed me last time. That'll be enough out of you. Where's your friend? Did I already kill the mace wielder inadvertently? I believe I did. Not really certain what this whole dealy bopper is with the storyline thus far. We've come in here and we're trying to find out what this crazy cabal is up to, and we've been following the ghosts or specters of the past to try and figure out what in the janky hell is going on in here. So I guess we'll just kind of continue up this way. I mean, this is where Griffin was headed. I can only assume. And we've got more friends. Just your, average lovely cultist who wants to stab me. The gentleman that he is. Such a sport. But I'm getting better at these close quarters combat things. We got a crappy targeting pattern. I guess that goes into improving our mastery level or something. Up, and we've got to deal with an archer. I think we'll pull these guys back out of the waterfall where I'm getting a frame rate drop. Crisis Engine is beautiful, but very laggy when not optimized yet. Alright, that's one. That should be... Oh, I gotta get his shield off first. But something that's interesting is, like, these guys having that weird magic shield, and some of them not. Where are you running from me? Your archer friend's not gonna save you. I guess he reset, which I'm not totally surprised that happened. There. Have a big nasty 95 damage AoE for your trouble. No, really. Enjoy that. Alright, we have another story rift. Another shield orb. I'll go ahead and snap on that to get some more glyphs to power my arcane magic. Oh, we've got a nice chest full of them back here. I won't complain, even though I don't fully understand how that crafting works yet. And then another journal, which would presumably give us some backstory, or maybe even just a note as to where these guys went if they were implemented yet. So we'll just press and hold at this rift. Assassin, ugh, you cannot win against the chosen of Helthus. More will. Malthus. Wasn't he some kind of mage back in the day? Black magic, the real evil stuff? Undead, for instance. He discovered a great many things in his time, though his teachings have been corrupted throughout the ages. The cult honors the darker parts of his legacy, and your cloak honors the jankier part of your animation, Roth. Alright, so we'll reach into the past, and we'll pull out a mastery control, or little juju. Alright, I'm going to load up some ice in case of shenanigans. Can I not kill those with ice? I guess I can't. Maybe that was the problem before. Well, you learn something new every couple minutes. Oh, and there's archers. Of course there's archers in nasty places. And this guy, thinking he's going to be all fancy. He's now toast. Alright. Is your archer friend? Nope, your archer friend's bad at aiming. Might have something to do with the company health plan. Oh, and there's another one in here. Be in a butthole. But I can dodge just as easily as I can attack. Boop. You like them apples. Alright, I'm just gonna see if I can't bug this out if they deal with him. Oh, and this is a big old room. Should be careful in the future. That might have gotten me murgled. What do we got here? A couple of these janky bastards. I'm gonna be careful until I know how many are back there. Might not be that many. Here, have an AoE, just for the fun of it. And so while I said, like, the goal of this game is to get into the thick of it, old habits die hard, as I'm sure anyone knows who has played Default Dan, which will turn your greatest childhood memories into the most wretched of nightmares anytime you try to touch a magical coin. Let's see, we got some more nodules in a big, scary open room that I don't really want to be in, which is probably going to spawn less than savory characters. Oh, be careful, I don't see any moving parts. What's it doing? Oh, good! Why do you think everyone is a Drivisser is standing around in a daze? That thing creates undead by sucking up their life energy. I'm actually thinking I'm going to wait off on this big nasty event until next time. It's a big scary monolith that I'm presuming is going to spawn a lot of big nasty undead monsters, including that flying thing I saw back there on that wall before. So I'm going to wait off on that. I will catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe share some of these videos with your friends if you like them. I have, of course, been Larry the Chupacabra, and I will catch you next time for whatever this thing is going to do. Toodaloo!